It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. The action tonight will be happening out in Phoenix, where the Suns will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And taking the floor tonight, someone with a traditional postgame who can also shoot with great range, DeAndre Ayton. Shaq, your thoughts?
I watched this guy play in college, 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Not fast necessarily, but agile, fluid, highly skilled.
What more could you want?
More could you want?
Well, accurate shooter from the field and the free throw line. This guy moves his feet well enough to switch defensively. I love his game.
And now with the tip coming up shortly, time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Phoenix, Arizona is the scene of the oldest West showdown between two of the NBA's longtime enemies. It's the Suns and the Los Angeles Lakers. They won on the road in San Antonio the other night, and they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, Lonzo Ball knew the Lakers needed a leader, and he thought he could fill that hole. He said a lot of it is natural. I think you're either born a leader or you're not. Now, the Ball family does not shy away from controversy, and it didn't last season either. So none of us know exactly where this is all going to end up. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Well, Chris, tonight we see two teams with a lot of upside and still realizing what they can do, where their season can go.
Oh, it's a look into the future of the league, Kevin, and you gotta love it. It's always exciting to watch the young players develop.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. And it's McGee in at the center position. And here are the Suns now, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Okobo, he's covered by Rondo. 6 to shoot. Okobo. Here's Anderson. Rebound the Lakers. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Now, Booker, after the missed three from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Over Caldwell-Pope. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Suns.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
LeBron against Warren. Fades. And James gets it to go.
Oh, he's just super efficient when he's close to the rim. James is like a master at knowing which way to take it.
Anderson outside. Inside, Booker. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Inside. Tipped away. And stolen by Ayton. Okobo. And he drops it in from the low post. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Rondo finds James. The shot missing, and Phoenix will come the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
And that's what can happen on the road. You have to be aggressive and try to disrupt them out of their normal routine.
Clock at 4. Anderson's shot is off.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Oh, well, Kevin, you can't afford to let James get any separation. He's a terrific shooter off the screen.
Anderson outside. And the shot goes in. Anderson's got his first basket of the night. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Kuzma. Outside Rondo. Lakers passing it around. 3 on the clock. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Off the left rim and out. Suns leading by 4. Booker with no one around. They get the rebound.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
Kuzma. And the Lakers get it back. In the corner, it's James. And James throws it down.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always look to dunking it home.
Suns have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Dishes it to Warren. Ayton with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
And how about his defense? I mean, 4 blocks on the night. They couldn't keep him down.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Devin Booker missing his last shot. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Okobo. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It could be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Suns leading.
You rarely see a player enter the NBA as polished as Kyle Kuzma did. I mean, he goes beyond the numbers. He simply looked like a 5-year vet from the get-go. He has the makings to be a pretty good player with the start he had.
Pass to Booker. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And Chris, for Kuzma, he has said he is striving to be one of the greats.
Well, Kuzma is a very versatile scorer and plays like a star already. Now look, he's great with his jump hook or in any ISO situation. He's already exceeded the expectations, but hopes to do even more in the near future. But I would caution you. Your sophomore year, everyone has scouted you and they know your game. Just be ready.
And if you look at the numbers for Devin Booker last season, I mean, he upped his assists and rebounding, his scoring and shooting percentages. He has continued to impress with his development.
One shot.
Free throw, good, Booker. And Greg, if you know anything about Devin Booker, so dedicated to his craft. What's next for him, you think, in taking his game to the next level?
No doubt. I think it starts at the defensive end. I mean, he's one of the league's best at scoring the basketball, but defensively, I think that's going to be the challenge if he wants to become truly an elite player.
4 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope for 3. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. No good on that one. Great D that time from Rondo.
Well, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping for him.
Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers. And Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
No good on that one. This season, right now in the beginning stages, but some teams, Chris, already exceeding expectations. How do they keep that momentum? How do they keep things rolling along in that way?
You have to do that in the locker room and in practice. You have to make sure that you stick to the coach's rules and roles, and have to remember your success was built and predicated upon doing it the right way. And so how do you make sure you keep that focus? You pay attention to details, and especially the little things, and stick with the basics.
Good stuff. Stolen by McGee. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. And finished off by LeBron.
James is unreal in fast break situations. Impossible to contain when he's off and running.
And here is Ayton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Ryan Anderson out of UC Berkeley, entering his second decade in the NBA.
I mean, he's one of the guys that kind of helped popularize the volume three-point shooting big man. He enters the back nine of his career, and he's becoming a bit more of a defensive liability, but that stroke is as pure as ever.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Anderson.
I love and admire Anderson's consistency. A terrific stretch four, a real matchup problem for many teams.
Both free throws good from Anderson.
And what a summer it was for the Suns. Landed the top pick in the draft, taking Ayton, and brought in some talent through free agency as well. Booker signing that extension solidified a very productive summer for the Suns. Having 2 young players that complement each other so well is huge for an up-and-coming team like the Suns.
Suns leading by 4. Passes to Warren, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
So for the Suns, Reza comes in for Anderson, and it's Jackson in for Warren. And then for Los Angeles, Ingram, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma, and Hart subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jumper.
Ingram outside. It's James atop the key. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in L.A. for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
Free throw good, James.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
Crawford kicks to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the inside. And it's Ingram missing.
And you can see at this stage of his career, just still not comfortable as a finisher at the basket.
And Ariza loves getting these mid-range, James. I mean, quick to fire from there.
Here's James. He had 22 points in the win against San Antonio. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to James. No good on that one. Good D by Ariza. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Now it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Well, there's not much else the D can do. Ariza is too long inside, effortlessly getting off his shot just in time.
James, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. From downtown, Ariza no luck. Lakers trail by 5. LeBron kicks the ball. Back to James. And there's the pass to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one up. That shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker looking around. Pass to Ariza. It's hauled in by Zubats. Los Angeles has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Hart the pass to Ingram. Basket counts. Ingram's got his first basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 3-point lead. Kicks it to Jackson. From 18 feet away. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass the ball. LeBron against Ariza. LeBron right side. Booker against Ball. Good D by Booker. Phoenix leading by 3. And Chris, Trevor Ariza, a player who does all the little things to help you win games.
Steady. I mean, he does the work. He doesn't complain. I mean, he's a soldier. One of those guys who will run through a wall if that's what it takes to win.
The first free throw is good. And Trevor Ariza, such a steady veteran.
I mean, just long, a versatile defender, can also knock down the triple. When you look at how far he's come since he entered the league as really just a raw athlete, it's a credit to his work ethic, no doubt about it. He has mastered his role.
Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic outside shooter and a tenacious defender.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Lakers second.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Now here's Booker. 38 points for him last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And they kept fouling him. I mean, it only made him more aggressive. He wound up having a huge night at the free throw line.
And how about the level of concentration on display here by Jackson? That doesn't shy away from getting hit while shooting. And Josh Jackson, the 4th pick in that 2017 draft out of Kansas, a hyper-athletic 6'8", and he's got the handles, I think, to become a terrific slasher in the league.
One shot.
And that one falls for Jackson. And Jackson plays with a great motor. He's got some grit in his game.
I mean, he's a competitor. I mean, plays with that chip on both shoulders. But give me a guy who cares. As a coach, better to have guys you need to rein in rather than those you have to kind of force to be aggressive.
Now here's Ariza. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Chris, your team's battled Kobe Bryant many times. Name some of the players today who you think can compare mentally to the Kobe Bryants and the Michael Jordans, guys you played.
Oh, wow. Well, Kobe says he's seen it in Kyrie Irving and the Greek Freak and a few others. I've seen it in Westbrook and how hard he plays and KD. And don't think Steph Curry's just this little nice, helpless guy out there on the court to shoot threes and turn around. He's one of those guys, too, that just wants to put that dagger into your heart with a deep three late in the game. So definitely Westbrook, KD, Curry, those guys come to mind for me.
And that one falls for Ingram. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
Ball kicks to Beasley. He dishes it to Ingram. C-Webb, usually rookies take more threes as they grow in the NBA. That has not been the case for Brandon Ingram.
Well, Ingram went the opposite way, taking less threes. If you think about it, he focused more on slashing and mid-range shots, and I think it's worked for him. He settled less, and he took a big step forward in his offensive development because of it.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, think about the high ceiling that this kid, Brandon Ingram, has. I mean, and with his long arms, he could reach the rafters.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. Good on both.
Oh, yeah, look, now, you can see how Ingram has developed in his short time in the NBA. Gotten a little bit stronger, attacking the basket. He's the former #2 pick, and he's getting steam with confidence, and maybe one day he can be an elite scorer. He's starting to develop a little bit of a killer instinct when he has the ball.
And the basket by Stevenson.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Booker outside. Ariza kicks to Jackson. Crawford outside. Takes the three. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Lakers trail by 9. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Stevenson with a clean look. Again, the Lakers. Well, Phoenix shooting around 46% at this point. Booker against Ball. Here's the teardrop. And Booker with the layup. Booker's got 13.
Oh, the floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Phoenix Suns, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. Josh Jackson, the 4th pick in 2017. He's already made an impression on his teammate, Devin Booker.
Josh is an ultra competitor. He has the same mindset, that winning mindset. And, I think that's where it starts, people that actually care about the game. And Josh is definitely one of those guys.
Well, these two have a very bright future.
I mean, between Booker's shooting and Jackson's defensive versatility and potential, that's a duo to watch.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Yeah, aggressive on D, efficient on offense. They've balled out to an early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Trevor Ariza, Booker out there with Crawford. Then it's Josh Jackson, and it's Holmes in at the center, locking down the middle. And that one falls for Jackson. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays, as this is a team that is looking to win now.
When it comes to video review, C-Web, do you feel the NBA has done a good job of incorporating it into the flow of the game, or is there, in your opinion, still some work to be done in this regard?
There's a little work to be done. I mean, nothing's ever perfect, but I think they've done a great job. I mean, you want to get it right, and so there's going to be a little bit of an inconvenience sometimes in going back to it. The main thing for me is to make sure that it is as fast as possible, that you're not giving the team extra time to get together and to huddle up and to call plays. You're not taking the rhythm away from a team that just went on a 10-0 run, and now they have to sit on the side for 2 minutes in real time and see if this call is correct. So the speed that is done with the video review is the only thing I think that needs to be worked on, and that's going to be situation to situation. So I think the NBA is doing a really good job.
Good points. And he can't get the first one.
And they are excited about Jackson, a high motor guy with a ton of room to grow, and also displays terrific leadership on both ends.
And he sinks the second. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Ball kicks to Stevenson. Over Crawford. Phoenix grabs the miss. Holmes got 4 rebounds in this game. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his second season in the league, and he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, D.A. Lakers trail by 8. Stevenson left side. He tries for 3. And no good. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. He's guarded by Stevenson. Lakers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Ball with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
In the corner, it's Crawford. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Crawford's got 6.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defenses adjust, though.
Now, here's Stevenson. Rebounded by Jackson.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert. the finish.
Lakers trail by 8. Stevenson right side. Nice D from Crawford.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And the shot is good. And that's now 7 points for Josh Jackson.
I tell you, at 6'8", Jackson is a more than capable scorer on the inside. Great at getting close to the rim and just finishing with the soft touch.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Pro basketball is one of the few sports where awards are league-wide, C-Web, and not divided by conference. Or if the NBA should consider giving out separate awards, for the East and the West.
Kev, I don't know about Eastern and Western Conference, but I do believe that there should be an offensive MVP. I do believe there should be a difference between MVP and maybe the best player in the league, because how do we define some of these things? So I do think we can tinker with some of the awards, but East and West, I'm not really sure with. I think it should always be about the best out of the total number of teams and conferences.
Good perspective. And here are the Suns now, after the miss from Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Ayton missing. Caldwell-Pope finds Beasley. Crawford with the rebound.
Not the tightest of D on him, but not the best of finishes either.
Passes it to Warren. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Count that bucket. Crawford's got his third bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
James checked in for the Lakers.
That's his first personal foul. Now into the lineup for the Lakers, LeBron James.
On defense, Phoenix. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Now, he better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a third foul before halftime.
That's his second personal foul.
Caldwell-Pope outside. To the middle. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
There's the pass to Crawford. Here's Ayton. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Crawford outside. No good on the triple. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Kuzma. Yep, it counts.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
Outside Warren. Okobo. He's covered by Rondo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 8. Again, the points coming from LeBron.
Now, whether he's driving, posting up, firing from deep, LeBron has it all. It's been a fantastic evening for him.
Crawford looking over the floor. Okobo, good on the three-point shot. He has 7.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
LeBron kicks to Kuzma. There's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
Anderson outside. Crawford passes to Ayton. 18 feet out. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 10 points for Jamal Crawford.
But if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
And the Lakers call time here.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. We'll see what they run coming out of this.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hart's checked in. And a chance to now check out the scoring distribution between the front court and the back court players tonight for the Suns. On defense, Phoenix. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. LeBron James third.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Now here's Crawford. 17 points for him last game against the Warriors in Oakland. Misses the wing J. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 10. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Crawford. He's got 10. Okobo, guarded by Kuzma. Okobo, it's deflected.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
LeBron outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
And the first one drops. The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
And remember, T.J. Warren, he averaged 25 a game his second season at NC State. You want to know his role in the NBA? It's quite simple, a professional scorer.
A nice shot by Booker.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Here's Hart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. LeBron kicks to Kuzma. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. And James gets it to go.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Okobo, he's covered by Rondo. That one goes. Count it. And with Warren, with kind of an old school approach, Greg, very active with his mid-range game.
And this guy can get buckets around that rim. As he stretches his range, I think he'll only get more and more dangerous.
And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Lakers trail by 12. James kicks to Hart. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Hart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Phoenix has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Back to Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Warren.
Oh, you got to give it up for James. He's a rugged, tough-nosed defender, thanks mainly to his size, his speed, strength, and IQ.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. T.J. Warren picks one up. The Lakers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Free throw drops for James, and first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over the stretch. They really need to refocus here.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. Last season, he played outstanding. Second in assists, third in scoring, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists, his court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. Okobo, he's covered by Rondo. Anderson wide open, connects from three-point range. Anderson's got 7.
This is why the man gets paid. This is something Anderson does very well. You have to love how he measures the team.
Here's Hart. He kicks to LeBron. Over Warren. James, no good. Phoenix leading by 9. Booker outside. And it's blocked. 1:58 left in the first half. Here's Kuzma. His last outing, he had 8 points. The 19-footer is on the money. 24 points for LeBron.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Lob pass to Warren. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, guys, I mean, in a close game like this, that can really get a team rolling.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James. For Phoenix, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Ingram comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential. Ingram outside. Hart the pass to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
The Lakers with the ball. To the paint. Here's Hart. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Well, look at this. And Josh Hart, you know, he's a guy that played his way into the rotation. He was the 30th pick taken overall in 2017 and ended up with a lot of minutes as a rookie.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for LeBron.
One shot, behind the lanes.
.51 seconds left now here in the second. Booker finds Ariza. And Ariza with the stop.
And the way Ariza uses his limb to get to the basket is just sensational, just tirelessly attacking the rim.
And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Lakers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And he knocks down the first one. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Phoenix. And he makes both free throws. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Booker against Ball, shoots. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open and is too difficult of an adjustment to make.
4 seconds left. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Beasley.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Suns on top, up 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Efficiency. I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whether running the offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim, and the rest will take care of itself.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
The streets around this beautiful arena in downtown Phoenix, the home of the Suns. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Well, and a few times he's done a good job of initiating contact, yet getting the foul call on the defender.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Phoenix leading by 4. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Rondo in at the 1.
That's green.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you get called for it.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. And the basket is good. LeBron's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Lakers. Okobo. He's covered by Rondo. Ayton, the pass to Booker. And he comes up with the deuce. Booker's got 20 points.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Now here's James. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
No one commands more attention from the defense. But LeBron knows how to beat it. I mean, he can do it in a variety of ways.
That's tipped and stolen by Kuzma. Caldwell Pope against Booker for the lead. And it's James missing. Phoenix has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. No good from Booker.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Kuzma. Again, Los Angeles.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Anderson outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anderson's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
High arcing shot. James, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Okobo, he's covered by Rondo. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 25 points per game. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, think about this. He definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
And if you want to drive your coach crazy, this is a good place to start.
Come on, man. This is a clown move. Heaving it from the parking lot, showing very little respect for the gang.
Yeah, and that quick first step that Caldwell Pope possesses is lethal. Drawing the contact there thanks to his aggressiveness.
Free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
Look, Caldwell Pope, Kevin, he's one of the better 3-and-D wings in this league. He's very active with his hands. And on defense, you know he's always going to get a handful of steals, but he's not the most efficient scorer. But he's solid from deep.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. And with Caldwell Pope, as good as he is, he can be inconsistent.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like any player, he's going to have his good nights and bad nights. It's just with KCP, the bad nights sometimes really stick out. It all averages out in the end with him, but sometimes you'll think he's a star, and other nights you'll wonder, what is he doing out there?
Here's Kuzma, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
Booker dishes to Warren. And there's the call on James. That's his third foul of the game. Lakers on D. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw, good, Anderson. The Lakers in the lead. Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. He feeds it to James. Up top, Kuzma. Caldwell Pope for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
The dish to Warren. Now here's Ayton. Guarded by McGee. Booker. Ayton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Here's James, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. James has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
And he gets the bucket.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Anderson outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Suns. Jackson comes in for Warren. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. And Stevenson's checked in for JaVale McGee. Ariza outside. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Stevenson. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's Ariza. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
Such a soft release on the floor to Ariza, freezing the D with these shots.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And it's Ayton missing.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And with Caldwell Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, he has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives the lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense and is very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screens.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Suns moving the ball around. Ariza against Stevenson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And he knocks down the first one. Ingram, he's checked in for LeBron. And he makes both free throws. Lakers leading by 6. Stevenson outside. And Beasley now atop the key. No good on the 3.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc and still can't cash in on it.
Jackson against Ingram. It's Ariza on the wing. He's got 15. 4 on the shot clock. Crawford outside. Rebound the Lakers. Caldwell Pope outside. Stripped away. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Well, I like that he shows no hesitation there.
Yeah, while he's taking off, no one on the other side reacts. They give up the easy point.
Kept alive. Stevenson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Lakers.
One shot, gentlemen.
That one misses for Stevenson. Here's Beasley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Ball. A very nice season for him last year. Last season put up about 10 points a game, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. Year 1, he had to kind of find his way, but he seems poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Take a break.
Well, the team wants him to carve out a lousy role for himself, but talent-wise, he's definitely got it in him.
The free throw drops in for Beasley. And both free throws good for Beasley. Suns trail by 8. Crawford outside. Jackson with the bounce pass. Okobo covered by Beasley. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. Crawford, no luck.
And they continue to control the glass.
Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck from there.
And the Suns call time. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Teardrop shot. He's off on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Phoenix Suns, trailing by 10.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Hart kicks the ball.
That's his first personal foul. Team is a penalty.
The Suns shooting in this game 45%. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's Crawford on the wing. No good there. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Stevenson up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Okobo, he's covered by Ball. Jackson in the corner. Okobo uses both hands to slam it down.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as he keeps working.
And Phoenix has possession, following the miss by Lance Stevenson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about Jackson just taking off on these alley-oops? He has phenomenal timing for when to jump up and finish the lob pass.
Now here's Stevenson. He's got 6. And there's the feed to Ball. Here's Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
Now, that's a shot they'll be happy with on every trip, no matter who's taking it.
Floats one, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Cheap turnover. You got to make sure your target's ready for the pass before you let it go.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. Lakers leading by 11. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Ball, the pass to Ingram. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Ingram spotting up and showing that touch made him the 2nd overall pick in 2016.
Ariza outside. Takes a 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over Jackson. Here's Beasley. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Ariza. 15 points in the game. Here's Hart, guarded by Crawford. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
One shot.
Suns trail by 19. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. They need this. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Crawford's got 12 in the game.
Wow, he's only going to hit that shot about 1 out of 10 times.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 8. Beasley outside with 4 seconds on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Beasley's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Let's listen now to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan with his team.
Defensively, we're playing without balance. We're coming in with sandwich rebounding. That's it. That's what we do again until the next timeout. Simple game. Simple game.
Well, he's asking clearly here, GA, for an all-out effort from his team. But I think you can tell he likes what he's seeing.
I mean, they are playing with heart. Coach sounds thrilled in terms of their defensive effort.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Crawford, Trevor Ariza out there with Anderson. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Jackson in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Warren's checked in for Jamal Crawford.
Warren.
So it's the Lakers now. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Anderson finds Booker, and he gets it to go. Booker's got 22.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Ingram passes the ball. Back to Ingram from downtown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 17 points for Brandon Ingram.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Josh Hart. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Ariza. They get the rebound. Off target at the rim.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
McGee dishes to Rondo. Ingram outside. The shot's good from McGee.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Unloads. Phoenix no good that time either.
I'm sure he'd say to himself, no excuse for missing that shot, even when it's such a clean look.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Chris, we hear the word switchability, popular term used these days. Talk about the importance of having guys who can defend multiple positions.
It's so important because it allows for the flexibility with your matchups. You can avoid being forced into mismatches. So you definitely need players like that. However, Kev, I think that the NBA has gone switchability crazy. You shouldn't switch everything. Switching on defense should only be if the coach wants to take a player out the game or if it's just needed at the last second. Usually communication is the key because there are no new plays under the sun. You see the play coming and developing it, and if you can communicate, that's usually when you don't need to switch. I think coaches have lost trust in players' willingness to communicate, and switching has become kind of a lesser of two evils, I guess you could say. And I hope we get away from as much switching as we do because it puts guys in totally wrong positions. And if you have a smart offensive player, he'll pass his way out of that right to the guy with the mismatch.
Your take is real interesting. And the Suns here with a different look. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Ayton. Bender comes in for Anderson. Bridges, he's checked in for Warren. And it's Troy Daniels in for Trevor Ariza. Now here's Chandler. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Lakers ball.
A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that game against the Timberwolves, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. Two of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know.
Oh, come on. Did you see that? Did you see that? You love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artiste.
Daniels kicks to Bender. Rondo against Booker. It's stolen by Rondo, and it's the Lakers on the break. Mikhailuk, it's stolen. Here's Bridges. And poor shot selection there, not a high percentage look for him. James, the pass to Wagner. Mikhailuk, he's covered by Daniels. Pass to Wagner. On the wing, James. Bridges with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Daniels is running. Wants to get it to Booker and does. And Phoenix turns it over again.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
Lakers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Not too long ago, C-Web, triple-doubles were widely celebrated. Now you see much more of them all over the league. What's been the change there, do you think?
I think the change has been the style of play and the removal of the big man. Being that there are no longer a slew of 7-footers in there rebounding, guards can come in there and do some amazing things in rebounding. And I'm amazed with Westbrook coming in and rebounding over the 7-footers. You also have better spacing, and so if I'm a one-on-one player, I get past my guy, I can trust it that if I throw it to a wide-open shooter now, because of the way that we've drawn the defenses in, there may be a few more open looks. And so I still respect it. I still respect the energy, the focus, the fact that you have to be all over the floor to do it. But, you know, besides the fact that there's longer threes taken, or besides the fact that there's more small lineups, I still think it's a feat to be respected, even though we're seeing an increase in them now. You love seeing James soar like an eagle. He's exceptional at rising up quickly for the alley-oop.
The Suns have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. In the corner, Daniels. Off target from three-point range. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-6 run. Rondo finds James, and there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Lance Stephenson's checked in for the Lakers. Here is Rondo. Pass to Zubac. And here's Stevenson. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's LeBron. Bridges with the board. Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Chris, coach turnover happens a lot in the NBA. And there are some people that feel that, teams are too quick to make a change. What do you think?
Every situation is different. Sometimes an obvious change is needed, but sometimes it feels more like desperations. Think about it. The best franchises typically have stability, and fans aren't stupid. They know when their team is just trying to throw a worm out there to catch and to see who they can get, or if they're using the past coach as a scapegoat, trying to redirect the emotions of the fans to direct them to cheer for their team further on. But a lot of times, I tell you this, though, coaches getting fired are because the players don't execute and follow through. A lot of times it's not the coach's fault, but usually they have to take the fall, and that's what being the leader is all about. And unfortunately for the coaches, there is quick turnover, but hopefully they can land back on their feet at a new place with another job, with a team that'll listen and let them set the culture.
Good insight. That free throw good from Lance Stevenson. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Kicks it to Stevenson. Passes to LeBron. And Dragan Bender gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Every once in a while, we hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. C-Webb, when you hear that term, what does it mean to you?
It means it's the truth. When I got to the NBA as a rookie, the thing that amazed me the most was that I was already part of a fraternity. There was no having to be kind of welcomed in. You are welcomed in once you're part of the NBA. Guys want to see you do well. Right. Not against them, not against their team, but guys want to see you do well because they know the work, the effort, the sacrifice that it takes to get to this level. And that's a really refreshing feeling, knowing the guys got your best interest as long as it isn't against them that night.
Yeah, great perspective on that topic. No good from Booker. For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Lakers passing it around. Zubac. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
And the pass to Daniels. At the elbow, Chandler. For three, Booker. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And now here comes Daniels, leading the break, and he goes in for the dunk.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Well, while he's out there making a play, everyone else is watching. Solid individual effort right there.
Hart the pass to Wagner. C-Webb, I think of when you entered the league and how much the league has changed since your entry. In your mind, going back to your rookie year, I'm sure you can count many ways that the NBA has improved the game.
Yeah, and the NBA to me has always been a step ahead. It's been a leader as far as where sports in general should go. I mean, we're truly a global game now. Just imagine where the game is going to be in 20 years. The growth of overall player salaries, the value of franchises. And to me, again, the biggest improvement has just been the evolution of players. It's been thanking a guy like Larry Bird, who was 6'9", shooting threes, and today we have Kevin Durant, 7-foot shooting threes. It's players getting better. The dribbling of Isaiah Thomas back in the Piston days to the dribbling of Curry, Kyrie, John Wall. Today, it's the evolution of players to me that's been so exciting, along with the group growth of the league overall.
Stevenson against Bridges. Stevenson with the bounce pass. Rondo looking over the floor. Back to Zubac. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Booker. Sinks that one from the post. Booker's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Wagner. Rondo against Booker. Knocked loose. Bridges with the steal. Rondo with the steal. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wagner. Back to Rondo. 5 to shoot. That shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges kicks to Daniels. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Out to the wing. Bender with a wide open look. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 23.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
It's all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
2 points, that one goes.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Chandler. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Riza up top. He's covered by Ingram. Here's Chandler. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Now Beasley. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.